Enjoying your summer inside or out without worrying about annoying bugs. Joining us this morning with bug prevention tips is Jim McHale, president of McHale Pest Management. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem.
Well, my boys love to catch the bugs, but sometimes they can be quite annoying. What's the buggiest time of the year in terms of season and time of day?
The buggiest time would be probably April through October, ending mostly in August. Like September, October, depending on if you have an Indian summer, they can last through those last 2 months. But April through August, usually around dusk is when things start to move.
Right. That's usually when I call the kids back in.
Right. Absolutely. That's when your mosquitoes start to come out and they're active and they're looking for blood meals, that type of thing.
When do you know it's time to call an expert? When is the infestation so bad you can't handle it on your own?
Most things, as far as outside, you can be handled, except for like ticks. If you're dealing with deer ticks, those things that can transmit disease, things that can transmit vectors, that's important that you call a professional in. Inside, a termite problem, carpenter ants, rodents, you want to get a professional involved.
Speaking of carpenter ants, we're going to show you, we have some carpenter ants with us today.
Absolutely.
Now, this is not what I thought they looked like.
Right. Most people think that carpenter ants are black and they're these huge, huge ants. These, they're social insects, carpenter ants, and these are the worker ones. They're out 150 feet from the colony, foraging around, looking for food and stuff. People see the soldiers; those are the larger ones that people are most commonly aware of.
And what is this in the water here? Like if you have any standing water on your property, and we've got a little bit, I've seen these before. They're kind of moving around. They look like mini tadpoles, but I don't think they are.
No, not at all. This is the larva of the mosquito, Culex pippins, which is very indigenous to this region. Standing water, old tires, gutters, low spots in your lawn. That's where they harbor.
That's where you're going to see them.
Drainage is very efficient on your property.
Okay. We've got a big nasty guy over here that has intrigued all of us, all the way over here on the side. It looks like a giant kind of a waspish looking thing?
Yes, it's a suspected wasp. It's actually called, the layman's term is a cicada killer.
Okay.
And what it does, it's called a solitary wasp. There's two to a hole. They burrow into your lawn. They hover around. People see them. The key is they don't sting. They don't bite.
But they just mess up your lawn.
They mess up your lawn, and they're looking for these guys. These are the locust cicadas.
They're looking for the cicadas, which my boys love to catch.
Right, and they drag them into their holes, and that's their food. That's their dinner.
You said they stab them and kill them.
They stab them with their, they have a stinger. They don't sting people, they sting cicadas.
They sting the cicadas.
Yes,
Come in here.
Yes.
We've got a couple of other, like we showed you the cicada, which we see around here quite often. Something else you might find in your yard. This is, what kind of cicada is this one?
This is the 17-year cicada. This is the one that comes out once every 17 years. It has been out this year. The cicadas, and next to it is a katydid. They all make the sounds of summer, the noises you hear at night when you're sleeping.
The katydids are sweet. Now, do they ruin your yard at all?
No, they just enjoy that.
And then the bumblebee or the bee we see here.
This is a wasp, and this is a nest that these wasps make.
You've got the mother of all wasp nests. Now this is a pretty big one. How many wasps do you think were in this nest?
Oh, there's a couple thousand over the gestation period, sure.
What do you do with the wasp nest? I know there's some home remedies you can just shoot the stuff right at it, but when it's this big, it's time to call it professional.
Absolutely, especially if it's in a wall void. A lot of times they break through the sheetrock into the wall. Like in August, when you come home from vacation, they'll be all over the house.
Right.
It's very common. The queen always resides in the colony. If you can inject some sort of product into the nesting site and destroy the queen, the other bees will leave. They never. Wasps. They will never reuse a nest.
Right. Okay.
Ever. So once a year.
Good to know. Thanks so much, Jim. Appreciate all your help. We put all of these tips on our website, 7online.com. Just click it on the Seen It on TV link on the upper right side of your page, and you'll see weekend morning interviews and